nothing stopping you in between you and your goals but yourself, and you have to understand that. 5 months left in the year, and that is enough to really change the direction of your life and make solid strides of improvement. My mom just texted me. Love to see the motivation. She's so funny. Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting off our day with a back workout and upper body workout. I might do a little bit of tries or shoulders, just depending on how I feel. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We're starting off with some pull-ups. I think at first I'm going to do a few dead hangs just to get my body a little bit more warmed up, and then we'll get into the pull-up. This is going to be my first set. It is a warm-up set, so I'm going a little bit lighter than I normally would, just to get myself warmed up before I start really challenging myself. Basically just a variation of a row, but it's single arm, which is always good. So I'm just gonna try to shoot for 10 to 12 reps for this first set and see how that feels. I'm just barely coming back into like my normal routine, my normal gym from vacation, as you guys saw in my last video. So I am feeling a little bit weaker than I usually am. So I'm just trying to like feel it out. So I added 5 pounds on both sides, and I don't know if y'all noticed in that last set, I added this attachment that's usually meant for the cable, but I kind of just hook it onto the hand grip. I just feel like either way, if you decide not to use this, it's still a good stretch, but I feel like with this, I'm just allowed to have like a deeper range of motion as I'm pulling down. So if it is available, I do like to use this. I feel like it's just easier for me to also grab and to have a better grip on the weight. Next exercise. I never get to use this machine, and I always want to. I don't know if you guys noticed in that last one, the chair was too low, so my arms were kind of like at this angle, so it was working more of my shoulders, so I had to push the chair up so that my arms were more straight so that I can get that contraction in my back. This is my last exercise for back. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I always do this one as my very last one, kind of like as an accessory movement for my back. I'm just doing 10 to 12 reps. I have a slight bend and hinge at my hips, so I'm leaning a little bit forward, but not too much. And then elbows are slightly bent. Okay, we're here. What is up, girly pops? I am back here again. It is 1:21 a.m. Is this ideal for me to be doing this at this hour? No, not really. But I'm giving you raw and realness, okay? I just got off work and I'm eating my last 30 grams of protein because the protein goal must be hit, okay? Today we are talking about New Year's resolutions. And you're probably thinking, Anna, it's not January. I know that. But I also know we have 5 months left in the year, and it has been 7 months since I posted my New Year's resolution video, which you guys loved. Not only for you, but most importantly for me. I was like, we need to revisit those goals because I'm not about to be just making goals and the whole year goes by and I'm like, what did I accomplish? And we have nothing to show for it. So I'm like, we need to dial in. We need to lock this in right now. We are going to be going over my goals that I mentioned in that video, where I'm at with them, what is changing, what are we doing to work towards them? I don't even remember what the goals were. So we've lost the plot. We need to come back. Let's just go over them really quick. Going to bed sooner, more creating of content and less consuming content, getting into kickboxing or self-defense, saving / making more money, and being more selective and productive with my time. Starting with the first one, going to bed sooner. This is so funny that that's even my first goal when I just said I'm making this video at 1:30 a.m. I'm gonna try my best to still be better at it, but I'm not about to put pressure on myself to make that like an actual goal. It's just not realistic for me and my schedule changes quite often. So let's just go to the next one, which is more creating and less consuming. I will say I have been creating more since the beginning of the year. Consuming, not too much. I need to get better at being on my phone less and consuming less content, especially content that is kind of, what is the word? That is like irrelevant or pointless. What I want to do differently about that goal or specify about that goal is that for the next few months, I want to focus on consuming content that is beneficial to my success or my growth, because there is a lot of really, really good content out there. There's amazing podcasts out there. There's so much informational and educational content that I could be consuming that could be helping me. I have like a whole list of YouTube videos that I have saved in my watch later to help me, just whether it's with YouTube or with life or with advice. Like, I have so many videos saved that I haven't watched. Start consuming better content instead of just cold turkey, like consuming less. Just shift my focus from watching irrelevant content to watching motivational, inspirational, educational content, then that would be still a win for me. Getting into kickboxing or self-defense, I will say I did take a few kickboxing lessons towards the beginning of the year and I kind of fell off from it, and I was doing a lot more Pilates, and now I feel like I'm starting to switch gears back into kickboxing and into other forms of exercise besides Pilates. Next goal saving and making more money. I feel like I've actually been pretty good at this for the first half of the year. So cheers to me. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm already doing. And then being more selective and productive with my time. Reflecting on the first half of the year, I feel like I have been pretty good at this, but I will say that part of me is yearning for more connection and social time with my friends, because I feel like I have been very selective of my time for the first half of the year. But when I go back and think, I really haven't hung out with like a lot of my friends and like spent like genuine time with them. I've been saying no to like a lot of plans. It's a good and bad thing. It's usually because I have something to do, like I'm filming or I'm editing or I have work. And like I've noticed too, like the past few months, I usually am the type, if somebody invites me to go somewhere, like I will try to rearrange my schedule, get someone to cover my shift, give up my shift to like make those plans. But like recently I've been just being like, no, I have work and I'm not gonna try to like get it covered or switch my shift. Like I have work and that's that, because I was really focused on making more money and saving money, which is a good thing. But at the same time, I am missing kind of like that connection with my girlfriends. You know, I'm not mad at it. I just feel like as you progress in life, especially like in the era of my life that I am in right now, is one where I have to work really hard because I want to see results. Like I just feel like I am over the excuses with myself, and it's just giving like right now and like this part of my life, I'm just feeling it's giving like I need to lock the fuck in, and it's like time to grind. And like because of that, I have to sometimes sacrifice things that I love, like hanging out with my friends. And that just comes with like collateral damage to like when you're pursuing your future and like you're really trying to like set up the foundations of your life. It is what it is. And I did just go on vacation, but even like then I felt almost guilty for going on vacation, because I just felt like, damn, like I could have been working, I could have been in the gym, I could have been locked in, and I felt like I kind of just got thrown off of my routine by going. Not that I regret going or anything, but I don't know, it just like made me feel guilty for like not working as hard because I just simply wasn't able to. But you know, it is what it is. I'm back home finally. I feel like these past 2 days I've really been on my routine again, and I'm really starting to get my flow back, so that's good. I do want to touch on some new goals that I have I want to set for the remainder of this year. So the first one, I am going to hit 5 to 10K subs by the end of the year on my YouTube channel. More importantly, how I'm going to hit that is going to be by creating more content, obviously, being more consistent with my uploads. And then also, I just think taking the time to improve my editing and video taking, and then also like just improving the quality of my videos that I give to you guys. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback in my past few videos in the comments, and I love feedback. Like I love when you guys comment stuff like of videos you want me to make, or like your opinion on the video, or what I can do better, or what you guys want to see of me. Like I love hearing from you guys in the comments. Like that is going to be very critical to me getting more subs and just really focusing on putting out good quality videos that have good ideas behind them. That is one of my newer goals for the rest of the year. My second one, which kind of goes into my previous goal, which was more kickboxing, but I really want to build up my upper body strength again. I feel like I've lost a lot of upper body strength because I stopped training upper body for the past few months. Not like stopped completely, but I just lessened it, only because I felt like my arms were getting a little too big. So I was like doing Pilates a lot, but like I'm ready to get back strong. Like I love being a strong, fit girl. I just would like to see a little bit more muscle and a little more strength in my upper body. So I put having a fatter ass and a flatter stomach because duh. And you might be wondering, Anna, how are you going to do that? I'm going to tell you right now. We don't have the results yet, so I'm not going to go and say, go do this, but my game plan, I'm going to be progressive overloading and lifting heavy every time I go to the gym. The thing that I'm doing different is I'm going to be adding 45 minutes to an hour of cardio after every single gym session. I really neglected cardio, and I feel like a fitness myth that I believed was that cardio was going to kill my gains and make my ass flat again, which I really is not true. After research on multiple YouTube videos, multiple fitness influencers, and just my own research, then focusing on my nutrition, like counting my macros, weighing my protein, hitting that protein goal every single day, making sure that I'm eating enough vegetables and healthy carbs and limiting my processed carbs. So that's the game plan. We're gonna see at the end of the year how that pans out, and y'all are gonna be along for the ride. Just having an overall better physique, I put that in here too. Taking my vitamins, I want to be really more consistent with taking my vitamins because it really does make me feel a lot better. My last goal is going to be knocking out my last semester of school before I apply to my program. So if I don't even think I ever mentioned, but if you guys didn't know, I am going to school to be an ultrasound technician. But yeah, that is what I'm going to school for. But this is my last semester I have before I apply to all of my programs. Once I get into the program, it'll be like 18-month program, and then I'll be done forever. So I feel like I'm really, really close to finishing, and I really just want to like knock out this last semester. Like I just want to really finish strong, which is gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be hard, but I just really need to focus and apply myself, and I know I can make it happen. So yeah, those are my remaining goals for the rest of the year. I think I'm gonna write them down on like a sticky note and like just have them on my mirror or something, just so like I am kind of reminded of them from day to day. I really suggest revisiting your goals and not to beat yourself up if you have goals or had set goals for yourself at the beginning of the year and you haven't reached them or achieved them, or you feel like you would be a lot farther this year than you are right now. It is okay. We still have literally 5 months left in the year, and that is enough to really change the direction of your life and make solid strides of improvement. So don't beat yourself up. Just make little steps, revisit those goals, make a game plan, and hold yourself to it. There's nothing stopping you in between you and your goals but yourself, and you have to understand that and really just lock in and tunnel vision on what you want and really focus and go after the things that you want. So yeah, thank you girly pops for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.